All right, what's going on, everybody? So we got Misfits 20 this weekend. We also got UFC 311. So that is going to be a very packed day. Also, the Detroit Lions play. So I'm actually going to have to watch UFC and the Lions at the same time, which I don't love, but it is what it is. So it's been a bit since the last Misfits card. The last card was obviously on Thanksgiving, was Slim versus Gib, which ended up being a great event. And this was supposed to be a great event too, I believe. But since Tommy Fury pulled out, I think they brought down the funding on this event a little bit because there is a lot of debuting fighters. It's not the greatest card, but I still think it could end up being pretty solid. But anyways, let's get right into the predictions. Real quick, before I get into the video, 92% of you guys aren't subscribed. So if you like boxing, influencer boxing, or MMA content, I post 3 to 4 times a week on this channel, 5 times this week. So make sure you subscribe. Also, if you're looking for a new Day One Sports... If you're looking for a new combat sports podcast, make sure you check out the Day One's podcast. The link will be in the description. I appreciate you. All right, so there isn't that many fights that I've heard of in this card. I kind of wish they were at the point where they blended like skill and name value at this point, but they still got to build names. I still understand it's not that easy. Plus, this is a non-pay-per-view card, so it's not going to be the most amazing card. But the first fight we're going to be talking about, BBCC, thank God I said that name right. BBCC Gareth versus Cat Hat. Now, I don't know too much about these guys. I couldn't find actual boxing footage of them. So what I'm going to do is react to like what they do, I guess. And then I'll draw the conclusions to that. So this BBCC guy posted a video on Instagram saying that he is super hyped about this fight. So let's react to it. The Tiger is going to get me fucking copyrighted. I know. Please don't copyright me, YouTube. Oh, crap. Why do you have to put me in that position? So, yeah. That's BBCC Gareth. Yeah, interesting. If that last segment was removed, by the way, is because I had to, because of copyright, just letting you guys know. So, let's look at his opponent. So, Cat Cat. Apparently, he makes music, so we're going to check that out. There is no boxing footage for him either. So, yeah, we're going off great things to predict this fight. Let's see if we got bars. Let's go.
What's happening? Got to get more active on social media, I think, my manager reckons. Big up, Aiden. Just have a go, see how we get on, eh? Look, come straight in, I ain't waiting for the drop, too clever on it. Can't do it like me, I'll put a stellar on it.
Okay.
Coming straight from the dome, drop a tune on my own. I ain't got to stick 20 other fellas on it. Switch it and show you just what the difference is. Call me what you want, I can't tell me I ain't a lyricist. Write another song while I sit and dip in the chicken strip. I bought a cake, techno, I'm ripping it through the villages. Better slow down, better take a breather. Listen. Better slow down, better take a breather.
Hey.
Straight back in with another verse, eh?
Okay.
Better slow down, better take a breather. Fuck me, hurry up, this beat's down forever. Here we go. Better slow down, better breathe. Fuck off! What's happening? Got to get more active on social media, I think, my manager reckons.
Bro, first of all, that was very good. He had a good flow and everything. I'm not even like the biggest fan of UK rap, but holy shit, that was pretty good. That was fucking funny. I know exactly what he's like, bro. When you're trying to freestyle, this shit just keeps going, bro. It seems like he had something written, and he tried to go off the dome, and he fucked up, bro. That is so funny, bro. Shout out to Cat Cat. He got some bars. Okay, so I gotta predict this fight. Wow. So this might be one of the goofier fights this year. I can see it already being quite a shit fest, but fuck it. Us artists support other artists. I'm going with Cat Cat with a W. He has some bars. Honestly, if he makes good music, he's funny like that, and he could box. He could be a pretty big fighter in the influencer boxing scene. I think he got some real potential to be a star. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of UK rap, and that was pretty good. Like, actually, he had good flow. He had good lyrics. I think he has some real potential. If he really wants to do this influencer boxing thing more, I think he should, because he could be a big star with that type of image, honestly. He's not afraid to be funny. Yeah, I'm going to go with Cat Cat here. I don't know by how or what, but I'm backing my boy. Let's go. All right, that was a pretty long doozy of a first prediction, so I'm going to get somewhat quick through this next one. Adam Brooks versus Gavino. Or Gavino. I don't know, dude. Some of these names are ridiculous. Adam Brooks obviously had some good fights. So obviously he lost to King Kenny, but he shouldn't have been that fight anyways, in my opinion. He got a very impressive knockout over Rhino, who was also around his age. This is the thing about Adam Brooks. He's very good for his age. So if he's facing somebody his age, I feel like he's going to win. I don't know much about this other guy. I haven't seen footage. I was looking before this. So most likely Adam Brooks is going to win. Adam Brooks is good for his age, like I said. He has some power. He's game. He is not scared to fight. Gavino, I don't know if this is his first fight, so he might have some nerves. Adam Brooks won't have those nerves, so I'm going to go Adam Brooks by knockout. I would say Adam Brooks knockout in round 2. All right, this may be even a shorter of a prediction. Obviously, we know Sami Hamed, the son of Prince Nassim. He is very good. He put up a very good performance against Jesse Clark pretty recently. Now, I don't know anything about Ziggy Johnson. I've been doing digging. I was trying to look for footage or something. I heard in a Twitter space that he's a journeyman. So most likely, this is going to be Sami Hamed first round knockout. They're still trying to build him as a name. He's very entertaining in the ring like his dad. He isn't necessarily like his dad. He isn't literally dancing while boxing like his dad did. But yeah, I'm going to go Sami Hamed with the first round knockout. So next fight is Carla Jade versus Melanie Shaw. Now, Carla Jade is very good. She's actually a ring girl, I think, for the BKFC. She has fought in the past fighting Nikki Rue, which was a very good performance by her. She really understands range, and she has very good shot selection. She is very long for the weight class, so it is very dangerous. She is very accurate with her punches, too. So she put on a great performance with Nikki Rue, and I think Nikki Rue is actually pretty good, too. But this Melanie Shaw girl is known for being in a very brutal bare-knuckle fight where she took the most of it, I would say. But she kept fighting to show how tough she is at 42 years old. But that's another factor with this fight. She is smaller than Carla Jade. She is a bare-knuckle fighter. Bare-knuckle fighters box differently than normal boxers. A lot of people know that. You defend yourself differently. You throw punches differently to protect your hands. So there is some footage of her on the pads. So we're going to check that out right now. Let's see how good Melanie Shaw looks on the pads. Okay. 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 So she has good turnover on her punches. She has fairly good movement. You can tell that she has fought in the past. She doesn't look like this is her first fight. It's just mainly the range with Carla Jade. I feel like she understands it so well, and she's so long for the weight class. And like I said, I think she has hands. I think Carla Jade has some genuinely good hands for how long she's been fighting. So Melanie Shaw looks good in that. I don't think she looks bad. I think this will be a very good women's fight, especially showing how tough she is in that bare-knuckle fight again. So she isn't going to quit in there. They're both going to brawl. These Misfits women's fights are actually pretty good most of the time. They're usually just scrapping it out. And usually pretty entertaining. So I am going to go with Carla Jade. I'm going to have her winning by decision by a good amount. I just think she's going to maintain distance better. And Melanie Shaw is not really going to be able to get inside. But maybe she will be able to. Yeah, I'm going to go Carla Jade by decision. I'm going to skip Ty Mitchell versus Tommy Hench. I know they got into like some street fights. So I know this has some traction in the UK, but I really don't know. I couldn't even find a street fight video anymore. I didn't see anything about their actual boxing ability, so I don't know. I'm going to skip that one. All right, now the co-main event. Wade is stepping in the ring. I still can't believe he did this. I didn't think he was ever going to do it. I've been in his live streams, and he's probably just saying it because he was in talks. He said he wasn't going to do it. But now he's got an opportunity. Obviously, he was supposed to face HS, but that didn't end up happening because HS keeps getting into trouble. But he's facing who HS was supposed to face on the Qatar card with Masai Warrior. Now, we have not seen anything from Masai Warrior besides some very sloppy bag work. I'm sure he's improved since then, but we haven't seen anything. Wade has been a lot more social with his footage. We have something new right here, so we're going to react to that, and then we're going to give the final prediction for this fight. So let's check out this clip 5 days out from the fight from Wade Concepts.
Keep control of him with that left hand. Line him up. Pull the pin on that grenade. There it is. There you go.
And some more turnover. Oh, the uppercut. Uppercut unlocks.
There you go. 6 days, champ. 6
Saying
days.
it
Let's
like
go.
it's a created character or something.
Good.
Wait,
Sorry.
okay.
I like that. I like that. There it is.
I even like his movement in the
Control.
ring. Like, he circles out. He knows to back up. He knows all. That's the thing about Wade. People give him crap saying he didn't know what he was talking about, but he really does. You can see that he's adapted things that he already knew about boxing pretty quickly into his crafts. And I think I'm very impressed. I think the movement might be the difference in this fight. Masai Warrior, obviously, like I said, hasn't released anything, so we have nothing to react to with that. So, I'm going to be honest, I feel very good about Wade in this fight. Obviously, we haven't seen anything from Masai, but he's training with BJ Flores. He's going to be prepared. Him with his lead hand out that 100% of the time is a bit nerve-wracking, depending on how good Masai Warrior is. But it seems like Wade understands distance. He understands circling out. He understands he's using that jab to go inside. It seems like he's using a straight right to the body to set up a straight right upstairs, which I seen in a sparring clip. He clipped somebody with it. So I can see that being how the fight ends, to be honest. I can see Wade applying the pressure with his jab, feinting, and really setting up a right hand upstairs, whether if that's putting something behind his jab or going to the body and then randomly going upstairs, faking with his eyes. If we get a nasty Wade Concept knockout, I'm just telling you right now, I'm going to be hyped as fuck. I'm going to have a crazy reaction because, like I said in the past, Wade Concept is probably one of the main inspirations for my channel. So, I really hope he wins, man. Shout out to Wade. I'm nothing against Masai Warrior. I'm sorry. I'm just playing a little bit of a favorable matchup here because I'm a fan of Wade. But, yeah, I think Wade may get Masai Warrior out of there. I don't know how many rounds that they're fighting. It's probably 3 to 5 rounds. I'm going to say that Wade Concept catches Masai Warrior in the 3rd round. We're going to see how good Wade's cardio is. He is a bigger dude. You know what they say about guys with big thighs, ayo, but they seem to tire out a good amount, and they're a bit slower on the feet with those big thighs. Ayo. Obviously no Diddy, but yeah, I'm going to take Wade Concept by a 3rd round knockout. Let's go, Wade. I'm backing you all the way. Sensei is in his corner. BJ Flores is in his corner. He's put in the work. I'm sure Masai Warrior is too, but I think Wade has the attributes and the preparation to be very dangerous. And let's see if he is. I think he is. Let's go, Wade. All right, now the main event of the evening, Darren Till versus Anthony Taylor. Now, I said this before in my video last week. Anthony Taylor is really the perfect replacement for Tommy Fury. I think this could even be a better fight matchup-wise. I think there was a real chance that Tommy Fury was just going to beat Darren Till by points, and it could have been a pretty disappointing fight. But Darren Till and Anthony Taylor are both going to try to establish the pressure and establish the middle of the ring. They both show pressure-heavy styles. Hopefully we don't get the clinch-heavy Anthony Taylor. I don't think he tends to do it when he is the favorable matchup in the fight, which he is in this. He has more boxing experience than Darren up to this point. Darren Till has been boxing for 2 years now. So he hasn't been throwing a kick in 2 years, so I don't know why Tommy Fury was so scared and pulled out. That reason is still so stupid. Can you guys believe that, by the way? That was really a reason. But how do I feel about this fight? Man, this is interesting. They're both, like I said, they're both going to be trying to apply the pressure, so I think this is going to make a very, very good fight. Anthony Taylor is moving a good amount for this fight. Anthony Taylor is 5'7". I think Darren Till is over 6 feet tall, so this is a big height difference. That is a factor. Anthony Taylor has the experience over Darren Till. Darren Till probably has more power, and that left hand, fuck. This one, this is hard to call right 100%. I don't think I will have a 100% answer, but if I had to pick right now, which I do, because that's the whole point of this video, fuck. I don't know, dude. This is tough. I'm going to say Darren Till. I'm going to say Darren Till wins this fight because of the size difference. I think Anthony Taylor is going to do well. I don't think Anthony Taylor will get knocked out, but that would be wild. If Darren Till were to knock out Anthony Taylor, I think that sets up the KSI fight basically instantly. I know KSI is going to fight in March or something like that. So after the March fight, it could be Darren Till instead of Tommy Fury because of all the pullout bullshit. We don't know what KSI is going to do for March, but if Darren Till gets an impressive knockout, it will make sense for him to face KSI. Now, somebody said this in the comments in one of my videos. This is very true. If Darren Till wins this fight, he's probably done with boxing and maybe even UFC in general. I don't think Anthony Taylor's bad or anything, but he isn't the biggest name. And if he were to lose to Anthony Taylor, I just think that kind of ruins everything for him. It ruins Darren Till's love for wanting to face KSI, Jake Paul, and all of these dream fights. If he loses to Anthony Taylor, that's all done. So, yeah, how is this fight going to go? I think Darren Till will win by decision. I don't think Anthony Taylor is going to get knocked out. But I think Darren Till's going to look good. There's a chance that Anthony Taylor dog walks Darren Till by some chance. Like, this is very hard to predict in general, but I'm going to go Darren Till because of the size difference. He's been training for 2 years now consecutively. Hopefully he's training. Hopefully he's trolling about not fighting or not training. He said that in Ariel's thing, that he's not training, but I'm sure that's BS. Yeah, I'm going to go with Darren Till. I hate to count out Anthony Taylor, but there is a lot of factors against him besides experience. So if Darren Till can't knock him out, though, Anthony Taylor could dog it out. Hopefully Anthony Taylor doesn't start clinching, because if it's one of those fights, he's going to ruin his credibility a good amount, especially for a main event fight that's supposed to be entertaining. He cannot be a clinch-heavy fighter in this fight. It would be very bad for his image. So, yeah, I'm going to go Darren Till by decision. Supposedly, he's been knocking people out in sparring that were connected to Tommy Fury's sparring partners. So, that is very interesting. If that's true and Darren Till is really a monster in his influence in boxing scene, I would love it. Because Darren Till is a great character. He has great trash talking. The Scousers are crazy. And he even might be the craziest Scouser. I'm not going to lie. He is tapped. He is very tapped. But that might be the reason why he wins this fight and the size advantage. I'm going to edge out Darren Till, but I'm not going to fully count out Anthony Taylor. If he wins this fight because of clinching, though, I will give him shit. I've been giving him flowers ever since the whole 2024 because of his performances. But if he clinches in a big fight like this, I will have an issue with it because, come on, it's a show too. Obviously, it's a sport. You got to do what you got to do to win, but not in this circumstance. Especially when you're supposed to come in for a huge fight. Darren Till versus Tommy Fury was going to be huge. Anthony Taylor needs to make a name for himself. This is a big opportunity. He says he wants to fight in WWE, so we'll see if that happens. It is a pretty wild dream of his, but hey, you can't knock it. So yeah, I'm going to go with Darren Till by decision, but Anthony Taylor could definitely still win this fight. All right, so that's my prediction for Misfits 20. Hopefully this is a great event. The event is at 2 p.m. EST for the people that are on the East Coast with me. If you're curious on when the event starts, like I am for like most of these cards, because they're usually in the UK. So let me know what you guys think about my predictions down below. Let me know what fights you disagree with and what fights you agree with down below. I will also be predicting UFC 311 either tomorrow or Friday, so make sure you guys subscribe to check that out. Make sure you guys turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Also, if you're looking for a combat sports podcast, make sure you check out the Day One's podcast. The link will be in the description down below. So yeah, hopefully Misfits 20 is a great first event for 2025 for Misfits, because I'm trying to build this channel. The better the Misfits boxing is, the better that my channel is. So hopefully that works out. Thank you guys for listening to me yap like usual. God bless all of you, and peace out.